Hello guys, and welcome back to Professional Weapons in Advanced Warfare. I kind of lost track and where we are at this point, but welcome back, and this time I've gotten all of the HBRa3 professional variants. The Cowboy was the variant that I was missing. And once I got that one, I'm finally able to be back on track with this one episode of the HBRa3. We got 4 professional variants. Well, there's actually 2 of them. We got 3 marksman variant. We actually have 1 special variant that's actually unlocked during Exo Survival, which requires you to get to level 10, weapon proficiencies 10, and that one is called the HBRa3 lead launcher, which looks like the professional variant, the HBRa3 Raider, and we have the 2 other ones, the professional variant, the Cowboy, and that marksman variant, the average Joe. And the lead launcher has stats of a professional weapon, so I decided to consider it like a professional weapon, so that's why I'm doing the lead launcher in the episode as well. So anyways, let's get on with the review, starting with the damage of the HBRa3. The normal HBRa3 has 40 damage up close, 33 at mid-range, and 24 at long range. And if you don't believe me, the long range of this weapon is changed, so this is how many shots it will take to kill at its longest range. And as you see, that is 5 shots to kill. I am now going to show you guys that the average Joe has an increased damage profile of only at its longest range. So instead of being 5 shots to kill, it is now 4 shots to kill. As I'll show you guys here, instead of 5, it's 4. Here. So it's 40, 33, 25. So that's 1 last shot to kill at long range, which is very good. It has another good thing going on for it, and that's the fact that its medium range is actually increased by 15%. Now here's the confusing thing. The medium range performance of this gun is the same as the long range performance. Like no, it's not. But like the long range is 25, which is 4 shots to kill, and the medium range is 33, which is still 4 shots to kill. So like, what range has changed? No, it's not the 3-shot kill range has changed. If it's +2 range, then the close range has changed. But what is this going to mean for you? Well, the 25 damage range means that it's always going to be 4 shots to kill no matter what. But the 33 damage means that it could possibly almost kill in 1 less shot. Meaning that it causes more blood, flinch, and you're more likely to finish somebody off if they're flash stunned, or if you shoot them in the head, it can kill in 3 shots. And that 33 damage is pushed back 15% a little bit. So you're more likely to kill somebody with this one than anybody else's, which actually makes it stronger than the Insanity, because it has the same damage but the range has changed. So it's stronger than the Insanity, although the Insanity shoots faster. You're pumping out more damage with the Insanity, but the average Joe is truly a powerhouse, and for that I think this is the 2nd best HBRa3 in the game. It does have one major downside, though. It's not a major downside, but the hipfire is widened by 20%, as is -2 handling, which isn't a big deal, but you may notice it. People do hipfire with the weapon since it's only 3 shots to kill, but I don't find this to be a very big deal, since you won't be hipfiring that much with the HBRa3 anyway. So I'd say not to worry about it, because yeah, it might be dumpier if you try to hipfire with, but like I said, don't worry about it. It's really not going to affect you that much as damage or something like that. And the next variant is the special variant, the lead launcher. Now the lead launcher, first of all, we had to show you that it has -2 in fire rate, which is pretty painful for the HBRa3, which is the 2nd slowest firing assault rifle under the AE4, but it's a 720 burst, and then or 750 burst, I'm not sure, and then a 600 rounds per minute fire rate. So here's the normal HBRa3 fire rate, and this is the lead launcher's fire rate, and it moves down significantly to 500 RPM, I think so. and as you see, it's super slow. And just let's test them at the same time. As you see a huge difference there. So you see that the normal HBR pumps it out faster. Now you normally think that with a slower rate of fire, it's more accurate, and although that is true, the lead launcher actually does have like a built-in +1 accuracy to actually make it more accurate than the base variant, which is what this variant has. So this variant has +1 accuracy. But first, before I review accuracy, I'm going to talk about the hip fire spread a little bit. The hip fire for the lead launcher is actually tightened by 10%. You might not notice it, but I'm kind of noticing it right here, is that it has +1 handling, so its hip fire is tightened by 10%. Nothing special, but hey, cool little bonus. But the last one is that the accuracy is increased by 10%, which I'm going to show you guys right here. So first, here's the normal HBRa3's recoil, and it's not that accurate. It does kick up, and it's kind of frustrating to handle. So here this is, and as you see, it really does kick up there. But here's the lead launcher's accuracy, recoil, and because of the slower rate of fire mixed in with bonus accuracy, you see that thing is practically a laser. It's only 1 point accuracy, but this thing is an absolute laser. I'll go ahead and show you guys the accuracy again, because like with a slower rate of fire, it kind of messes with the accuracy. So I'm gonna shoot the wall again, and now I'm going to show you guys the accuracy of the HBRa3 Superlight, which has no accuracy change at all, but like a very similar slowed down rate of fire to only 545 RPM. I'm going to show you guys that, because this one has no accuracy change at all, just the fire rate. So I kind of wanted to show you guys it. We're not doing enlisted weapons, I'm just comparing it to the Superlight to see how much the Superlight will pick up. And you see the Superlight, even with the slow rate of fire, still kicks up a lot. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And now the next variant we're looking at here is the Raider. Now the Raider is a good variant, but it does have a few problems. First of all, it does have a pretty severe magazine restriction, which is not good for this variant in particular, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. But as you see, the normal HBR has 30 rounds in the magazine, while this one, the Raider, has 26. Not exactly a deal breaker. Like if you put extended mags, it'll go up to 39, but that's kind of frustrating because this is it actually fires faster, and with a faster rate of fire and a lower magazine, you're gonna reload like every freaking 2 seconds. So yeah, I'll test out the fire rates right now. So here's the normal HBRa3 fire rate, and this is the Raider's fire rate, and I think it goes up to like 666 or something. I don't know the exact rate of fire for the Raider, but it is faster. It's not as fast as the Insanity, but it's still pretty fast. And you definitely notice that rate of fire change there. And this kind of ties into the lead launcher. It has a faster rate of fire, usually meaning that it would have more recoil, and although that's true, it actually does have -1 accuracy, resulting in 10% more recoil. So it's time to test out that feature again. So here is the base HBRa3 recoil. But first, I do want to show you guys that the HBRa3 Raider actually has a 10% faster aim down sights time than the base variant. So here's the normal. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to aim down sights. So here's the normal HBRa3 250 millisecond standard assault rifle aim down sights time. And here's the 225 milliseconds. That's slightly decreased by the Raider. You might not notice it that much, but it is there. You can aim down sights faster, which means you don't really need a foregrip with it, or not a foregrip, a quick draw grip. And at the same time, and I'm definitely noticing the difference when you test them at the same time, that the Raider is winning. Anyway, it's time to test out this. So anyways, here's the normal HBRa3 recoil. And you see they're not very accurate at all, but the Raider is even worse. Look at this. It kicks up like, oh my god, it kicks up even more than you'd imagine. So this is not the accuracy HBRa3 at all. You're definitely going to need foregrip and extended mags to fix up this variant, but I do think it's a pretty nice variant to have. And the last variant that we are looking at here is the Cowboy, the HBRa3 Cowboy, which I actually have in the other account. So the Cowboy HBRa3 is last, and the Cowboy is really the worst one out of all of them. There's nothing special about the Cowboy at all, because I'll show you guys why. It's just that the Cowboy sucks. Okay, so first of all, the Cowboy has -1 accuracy, just like the Raider does, but so has 10% more recoil, which is obvious to see. So here's the normal HBRa3 recoil, and here is the Cowboy recoil. And you see that it does kick up more than the base variant. But if you do you guys just see that reload? It actually has a built-in attachment, which is dual mags, which is why it's called Cowboy, because it's like you reload fast. So as you see, with every HBRa3 reload, I just reload the same like that. But with the Cowboy, I actually reload a bit faster on every other reload. So that's the fast reload. So my rating on these is HBRa3 Average Joe #1, Raider is at #2, Lead Launcher is at #3 because it's a freaking accurate laser, and then Cowboy at #4 because there's nothing special about the Cowboy. What's great about having increased recoil for a built-in attachment that you can earn and put on the regular HBRa3, it doesn't even have recoil problems. So in case you guys missed on the stats, I'm going to show you them one more time. Average Joe has +1 damage, +1 range for -2 handling. The Lead Launcher has +1 accuracy, -2 fire rate, and +1 handling. The Raider has -1 accuracy for +1 fire rate, +1 mobility, and -1 magazine size. And finally, the Cowboy has, I'll show you guys now, the Cowboy has -1 accuracy for built-in dual mags, and that's the only thing. So those are all the HBRa3 professional variants. I have no idea what I'm doing next, but hope you guys enjoyed and found this helpful. Peace.